All right, so we're climbing a mountain. We've pretty much unlocked shortcut to at least the mid-level where we're fighting a boss again for like the third time. Yeah, then you strike gold. Yeah, it's hit or miss. You have to get all those bad ones out in order to get the good ones. In theory. They're like your practice shots.
Leave it to me.
Alright, so the idea is that we're going to try and farm these scorpions a little bit. The boss that we're up against is level 33, I want to say. Am I getting Armored Core 6? I don't know. So yeah, You actually reminded me of something I wanted to do, which is discuss such things as I'm grinding away. Oh, I got hit by the poison. That makes sense. So yeah, most of the Armored Core reviews have been positive in nature. So as long as like the PC version's not completely fucked, I'm considering it. Not just from the FromSoft. Oh, I gotta buy every FromSoft game ever. I gotta be a real gamer. That's bullshit. Like for new games right now, like my two thoughts are Armored Core and also Baldur's Gate 3. Whoa, camera. You a real gamer? You never played one FromSoft game? Yeah, if you haven't played them all, then you're not a real gamer. True. Oh, fuck you. Well. Well, Sahad got all the points for that.
My turn now.
So yeah, Armored Core looks interesting. It looks very much like Sekiro and Elden Ring, just from a like game engine and mechanics standpoint. I thought I saw that they confirmed that that was pretty much the same, not same engine, because I assume it's all the same engine, but it's one of those where they all have to be alive to get XP. I'm not sure.
Let's go.
A lot of JRPGs are like that. Like, I know they don't have to be in the active party. Oh, we did establish that, at least. That was dumb. This is started off well. We brought both into the mix. Maxi is immediately dead. It's a great start. Funny thing is, they're not even that... Fuck this. They're not even that high a level above me. This area is just rough.
Allow me.
Anyway, Armored Core. So, I've never played a game in the series. I've never really watched much. I think I watched like a single primer on YouTube about what the series is and is not, or what it has been, because gameplay has changed quite a bit over the years, from my understanding. One of the funny thing is, I had heard of Armored Core before I had ever heard of Dark Souls or Demon Souls or anything like that. I have no idea where I did, but I was aware it existed.
Premium purchase.
More premium purchases. Welcome back, Choir. Yeah, oops. Uh-huh. So, with regard to your comment about Baldur's Gate, I feel like the coordination of party members would be the biggest issue if you are thinking of the same party members that I am. I know I'm being very specific, but I started Armored Core since 6. I was like, wait, there was 5 before? Yeah, I said I knew it existed. Like, I feel like I had seen it like in a Hollywood video, like for rental. That's the image that's sticking out in my brain. And I was like, what the hell is Armored Core? Shockingly large series. Multiplayers drop in, drop out, so that it does work for that. True. But if you're not, like, well, I guess if you advance far enough, you're going to get to a point where other people are potentially not leveled? I don't know. I don't know how these things work. I could be wrong. Some games scale on, based on your own level. Okay. Yeah, the leveling is plateaued for each member.
Let's go.
Got it. I could be convinced, I guess is ultimately what I'm saying here. I guess I should heal Sahad. I don't want to, but I will. Spin-offs and all sorts. Wait, did I use all my antidotes? Am I... Oh, never mind. I'm just blind. There, we killed one of them. Good job, team. It's like Dynasty Warriors. That is yet another series I have almost no... I don't say no understanding, but like no experience on. Actually, let's do this. Sweet SP regen. Don't get poisoned now. Oh, I don't like that spot at all. Yeah, that was greedy. Deserve that. Did you just die? Thank you. Also, why they hurt so bad is because they're 4 levels ahead of me. Yeah, there's so many Dynasty Warriors games and spin-offs. And then they made, oh god, what was it? They made basically a Zelda Dynasty Warriors game. Wasn't that Hyrule Warriors? Something like that? It's endless. And it's the same, it is the same formula.
Leave it to me.
Allow me.
I remember playing it when I was younger. I was like, wait, what is the draw of this? It gets fun to just beat the shit out of stuff for like a while, but it's like after like an hour or two, it's like this is it. Killing hundreds of soldiers at a time.
My turn now. Yeah.
Fair. But if every battle is like that, then the spectacle of it kind of like wears off over time. Like, oh no, it's another... They're gonna send another 100 soldiers at me? Maybe I'm just not the target audience. Oh, this is a bad run. This is a bad run. Wondering if, like... I like concept and idea, but I'd like it better if it was JRPG. That's kind of where I'm at. It's like, why don't you just play JRPG? Should I just go back into the... I want to check something. See if the enemies here are slightly less rough.
Switch. Let's go.
No. Answer to that is a resounding no. Bang. Why can I not have a game where I start as an exiled villager who has to fight rats for a wooden sword, and by the end I'm soloing entire Chinese armies? Cheese armies. Same difference. And cutting a dragon in half in one slash? I don't know. Doesn't even sound unreasonable. I fully support the genocide of the cheese armies. That's what I said. The same difference here. That was a Freudian slip. Well, I knew the audience I was talking to. Whatever. It's fine. For you. Oh, nice. I was curious if that was going to go through the floor. Also, we have only one scorpion to deal with right now, so that's nice. When did he get... I don't know, whatever. Oh, he's dead. Saha's dead. That's why we don't switch to low HP allies. Very cool. Alright, so that saves me nothing. And thus he lined up the villagers and asked them each a simple question. Do you like milk? Those who said yes were removed from existence. For some reason I have a mental picture of that. I don't know exactly in which game that mental picture is from, but
Stronger again. Leave it to me.
all right, we leveled that ability. Very nice. Don't like milk, but I consume dairy products. I like milk, which probably means I'm gonna get killed one day. That's fine. Rude. Just keep attacking them over and over again. Alright, now I gotta be careful. Bang. I know. When I rise to power. Yeah. Crucifying Papa John. They have some commercial for like a cheese pizza with cheese in the crust and cheese on the crust. They're the first to die. Is Papa John still canceled? Is that... I just thought it was hilarious that they got rid of Papa John from Papa John's. I have not kept track of the Papa saga. In the days after. Oh wow, they're just both dead. Okay, got it. I can't say that out loud, but I know what you meant. He has a new business? I had no idea. Talking about the real issues today. What did Papa John do? Yeah, NPCs can't die if you're not controlling them. Which I find very... Like, it's forgiving, but it's also interesting. Wasn't that why he got canceled? Yes, more or less. At least to my memory. Be the martyr named Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Yeah, he was one of the early ones, too. Yeah, I thought he said the N-word during a quarterly call or something. Yeah, it was something like that. Phrase how he said it. Yeah, good luck trying to contextualize that.
Let's go.
Who's the furthest behind in terms of leveling? Still at all. Him dying repeatedly at the beginning. Excuse me, sir, I have a pass. Yes. There's a postgraduate certificate on the wall. We are farming mucus. Nobody's business. Farming mucus better than the common cold. All right, so we talked about Armor Core. We talked about what other games that were shown on Gamescom so far were of interest. Like, I'm struggling. I watched a good chunk of the presentation on Rude's stream yesterday, and I'm like, I'm struggling to think of games. Alan Wake, obviously. 3 hours of BS. I mean, that is every corporate. Video game corporate presentation. That's why I don't want to like restream some of these things. It's because it's like, if it's just garbage, it's just going to be dumping on everything. Mortal Kombat 1, Tekken 8, yeah. I mean, personally speaking, I don't give a shit about fighting games anymore. I don't know if I ever truly did. Other as, you know, nothing more than like a passing interest. Mortal Kombat, we're out of ideas. Tekken, another one. Dude, that was me about Starfield and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I had an interesting, like, scenario, for me at least. For someone who played a lot of Call of Duty, in my younger years. I, like, legit forgot, like, Call of Duty existed until, like, a week. Like, a week before they started making announcements. And I was just like, wait, they're doing Modern Warfare 3? And then two realizations hit me. One is that they're coming out with another Modern Warfare game in a back-to-back year. And two, that was I never even played the campaign for Modern Warfare 2, even though I own the game. Needs Soul Calibur 7. Needs to be a remake of Soul Calibur 2. I've never played Soul Calibur. Maybe like 5 minutes at somebody else's house once. I'll play Modern Warfare 2 campaign. I mean the new one. Like, it was fine for what it was. Or the Kevin Spacey one. He's, speaking of no longer canceled people, I think Spacey got cleared of a lot of, the shit he was accused of. Which I was amazed that it was still going, first of all. You fuck. Yeah, because he killed a witness. It's a valid strat. He turned into, the actual Frank from House of Cards. We're just 1 HP. Thank God that worked.
My turn now.
That was a poor decision.
Let's go.
We're just gonna teleport back. Or my bad, mysteriously died. You haven't heard about it? Holy shit, dude! Check it out. All of them have mysteriously died. There was like 4 of them. I didn't know that. I will have to read up about it.
Allow me.
Spacey called in Vladimir Putin and took care of them. Like that mercenary general guy. Allegedly.
My turn now. Yeah.
I probably just successfully demonetized everything. Not that anything I do is really monetized. I'm saying if this was... Like, we're talking about YouTube, like, this would be demonetized for us talking about the Russian president. No, she's not okay. No, don't run this way. I've used a Let Me Be Frank meme since he released the video as a joke and is taking new light. I did see that. So the market videos, if you say certain words kids can't hear. I mean, every single YouTube video I've ever put out in public or made public on YouTube is like, my channel's just set, this is not for kids. Because I don't know half the shit I say sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why I have to hear about people being graped or SA. Yeah. Yep. Can't say anything. I just swear. But even that's enough to be a problem. Like, I've honestly thought about, like, what would it take to beep out all the swear words or remove them from some of my VODs, just to see how the video performs in comparison. Just Skippy Anonymous. So I'm trying to get them to leave and to chink them. Yeah, if I actually had enough time, I would just be curious to see, like, if I got rid of all of the swearing in one of my videos. I know it would probably perform decently better, but I don't think it's going to be anything significant or even worth spending time on. Because, again, nobody cares about 3 hours worth of a VOD on Twitch. There's a billion other people doing that in the world.
On guard.
Watching those videos, and someone said that's some new gen memes, and I was like, nah, this. Gmod meme vids. They're, yeah. They are their own medium.
Let's go. Let's go.
Are you okay?
Fire made the joke on himself, so I didn't have to. That's what just happened there. That I'm also not saying. Not because of demonetization, because I don't want to be on a list. I'm sure I already am, but another list.
Switch. Let's go.
Hey kids, do you want to hear some death grips? I also have jewels. Man, that's... You just captured the audience of a lot of Mr. Beast videos. We're back. Just interact with player as you watch. True. Guys think I'm lactose intolerant, but I just hate milk cartons for putting my victims on this. That's the truth behind it all. Deep into the lore. Also, Kraft, how are you? Welcome in. Hope you're well, sir. Living the dream, aren't we all?
My turn now. Leave it to me.
Wow. That's unfortunate. John Incel.
Let's go. Yeah.
Come on. Come with me on a journey through time and space. Is it in a windowless van? If so, I'm in. don't know what the point of that move doing paralysis damage is. Maybe black holes, brown holes, Banzer's Choirs thing, apparently.
Let's go.
True.
Leave it to me.
Okay. I'll take... I think this was the better spot because there's... Like, if I could kill all 3 of those scorpions consecutively, it's great, but odds of that happening without, like, super focusing and pretty damn low. Craft, I'll ask you the same question that I asked others since you've arrived. Was there anything from Gamescom that you saw that piqued your interest? For me, the answer is a resounding no, other than Alan Wake. Forces Remastered. I need to look through the list again, like exactly what it was. But I'm like 90% sure this is like, there's nothing for me. I mean, Sonic Superstars got shown again. Yeah, Little Nightmares 3 for Rude. I have the second one, but I never played it. Dang. I think I just played one. Use it all, baby. Good lord. I play Dark Forces, but unsure of all those titles. Why that one? Though my guess is because it is a shooter, and we have few... Why am I not picking up with abbreviation? Oh, Star Wars. Yep. Yep. Like I said, my brain's not functional. Partially. I guess Alan Wake 2 doesn't count since they announced it a few months ago. That's true. There was actually something interesting, too, because they pushed Alan Wake back a couple of weeks as well, just to deal with all the other shit that's in the same month. And I was thinking to myself, I was remembering the conversation from the Discord about everybody talking shit about it not having a physical edition, at least at the beginning. And I'm like, think of all the shit they didn't have to deal with to move the date back. Obviously, because they're... Actually, I don't know if they're self-publishing for Alan Wake 2 or not. But yeah, I was just kind of thinking about that. I was like, think about all the stuff that they don't have to deal with. But no, I'm down for survival horror Alan Wake. There's another one for you? Okay. Let's hear it. It's a silly one. No worries there. Wait, let's do this. No! Thank goodness you're here. What was that one about? That didn't hit the scorpion at all, did it? Nope. Barely even touched it. Love it. It's a cartoony looking one. Best way to describe it. I feel like I know it, like I can picture it, but I can't remember gameplay or anything else, or if it was just trailer. Oh, that all's dead. Okay. Here, I'll pull this off to the side. I actually don't remember seeing this one. It must have been when I walked away. That looks unique, at least from an art standpoint, and down with that. Arriving 2024. That's forever. Breath of fresh air from all the hyper-realism. I mean, like the game I'm playing right now, definitely hyper-realism. I get what you mean. Everybody is like, there's no in between. Everybody's trying to make like, oh my god, we're using the latest Unreal Engine to make the most realistic models and all that. No, just make a good game. Make a game with simple but fun mechanics. As Vampire Survivors taught you all nothing. Granted, the games you're seeing that are coming out now are already well in their development pipeline before that game dropped. Like, cool. Is it good, though? Right. Yeah. You forget to make the game. You forget to make the game good. I feel like I'm gonna... Like, I'm already bored of leveling. Might just try my luck with the boss. Because there's no, like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no consequence for fucking up here. I get a game over. Oh, whippy! I go back to this cabin. RPG grind. Yes and no. Like, I feel like I can tolerate it more in turn-based games, which I feel like sounds counterintuitive as hell. Because this, I can't fully shut my brain off while I'm doing it, I guess. Maybe that's why. I still have to be an active participant. Welcome back, Claire. Oh.
Where the fuck is this guy?
Well, I don't know if he got points for it, but whatever. What's going on, Honky Kong? Living the dream today? Gotta go, V. Thank you for the stream. Ling Ling. Or Ling. Not Ling Ling. Ling Ling. I don't know. Can't remember what the hell that's from. Should be able to beat him now. We'll see. We're level 30. I don't want to fish right here, okay? Also, the timing on the bot's doing duplicates. What the fuck? Streamer bot. I had this all working nice, and you just had to update. Make it worse. How dare you? Working? Hope it goes quick.
Now, let's go.
Shut up, Laxia. I wonder if the trigger is duplicated. Yeah, it looks like there's 2 triggers on this. I don't know. That might also be why they've done like 60 alpha builds recently. There's a 2.0 update. And it's on me for not double checking more. All right, I think I figured it out. There was two timer triggers going. Also, for at the beginning of the stream that I have when I have ads run, it triggered ads twice. So that might be something to watch out for. Has been triggering twice for about a week. I only just updated, so that's probably why if you took that. That was stupid. Oh. The move cost reduction doesn't matter if you don't have any SP to begin with. Slash. Oh, our disc dead. Uh-oh. Wait, never mind. Never mind. That was 2 minutes ago. I got confused on the date. I was like, did it not save? I was going to be upset. Was all that grind just for nothing?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I think if I can get everybody to level 31, I think we'll make a run at the boss. Probably even before that. Because I'm about due for the first break, so... that'll be likely what we do. Yeah, that's so good. I'm expecting it to duplicate all the way through because it was technically triggered twice. The workflow's already been initiated. It doesn't matter. But it shouldn't do that again. Because the timer should only trigger one time after that.
My turn now. Yeah.
Yeah, Adol is furthest behind in terms of XP. I'll say the word, all right? Nope. Feel like we're getting a little too close to the third one. 2 is manageable, 3 is not fun. The other one's in the mix now. Let me kill this one. There we go. That's all I needed. At least for me, it is. But yeah, it looks like it duplicated all like the timers and such. So I think I've got that taken care of. I just didn't want to wait for it to cycle all the way through. Because basically, it's set up like once it triggers, it's like trigger the first one, wait a certain amount of time, trigger the second one. It's all sequential after that. So, hopefully, that works. Mine raise a random line every 40 minutes or so. That would be another way to do it. I do that, I have that when people follow. It's got 3 different, messages, for like the thing, thank you, and do this for social media stuff. Same kind of idea. Oh, I'm gonna... Yep, I was saying I'm gonna immediately die. think.
Let's go.
Once I hit 31 with Sahad and Laxia as well, I think we'll be prepared. Will we actually be prepared? I don't know. It's the same boss again. But I figure if I'm behind on leveling now, it's just gonna get worse.
All right, let's push through.
I always roll too early on that move. Because I think I can get out of the way. Nice. See if we can go for another one. Perhaps not. Yeah, you do any sort of complex move. That will kill me if it hits me, so I'm just going to fast travel and do that.
Allow me.
Game lets you do it. Therefore, we're going to do it.
Switch.
Yes, congratulations to Amy on a successful return to work. It almost sounds weird saying congratulations, but I actually mean it. Lots of physical therapy still to go. Sorry, I got distracted by the spinning scorpion. But hey. We're in a much better place than we were 4 months ago. I really prefer not to use the extra move on this thing. And we'll just open up on this one.
Leave it to me.
Totally do this slow in out. Just went too far. You know, I just noticed. Well, never mind. Same sound effect as the other enemy that spits out the seeds. Maybe that's just the default projectile sound. I mean, kind of.
No.
That does it too. No. I'd make it different. Sounds like it.
Switch. Yeah.
You've been at this corner for 17 years, I know. I agree. You've been here for a while. Well, it has 3 enemies that are all multiple levels ahead of me, so it's like this is prime real estate for leveling. Plus, I can always just rotate back or just not do it at all. All right, fine. We'll go fight the boss now.
I bet I can catch a lot.
I need to go back to Castaway Village, get potions. What did you need? I can't even remember. Oh. Right. Well, we'll do this too. Adol decided to plant the tree. He brought it back in a wide open area. And then... It doesn't seem very wide open at all. It's all the commotion. I don't know. We were asked to come here all of a sudden.
All right.
Listen up, everyone. I'm going to pass around some seashells so you can all write a wish on them. 1 wish per person. Wish? I already know what I'm wishing for. Get off this island, duh. There's no point in writing that. Are you sure? I'd write a better wish than that. Lots of stuff I want to do after I get off this island. Wishing to get off this island feels like a waste. You have a point. Yeah, I guess at some point I forgot. We're not trying to survive just to escape this island. To realize our wishes that are waiting for us. Actually prepared a bunch of different kinds of seashells. Blue is for self-improvement, yellow is for fortune, pink is for love. I want a yellow one. Alright, let's get started. And so every member of Castaway Village proceeded to write down their wishes. United by their shared wish of seeing home someday. Dazzling array of colors decorated the wish tree. There's nothing on this tree. You're lying to me, game. Also, the parts of the branches that are moving are not connected at all to the tree. What a fantastic wish tree. It's his idea. Now, you're a big help in getting this set up. Thanks a lot, Adol. There's a little something for you. Hope you like it. White meat times 10. Can't play this game. Too much tree physics. Looking at the tree, it reminds me of home. With all the friends we got here, we'll definitely make it home. Let's keep working hard until the day we get out of here, Adol.
We did it.
I mean, that was kind of worth it. What does Laxi want? I wish for Roswell to be restored to his former glory. I wish for prosperity and Fallen to rest in peace. Wish for my family's safety. Boring. Uh-oh, she's found the emotes.
Adol.
Here's a gift. Is this for me? Why a Barrett? Or Brett? Sure, let's just harass everybody. Why not? Never saw you as a flirt. Consider me surprised. Anyway, I didn't think I'd be so pretty. No, I like it a lot. Sorry if my murmuring caused you worry about the gift. It's just that I've been a blacksmith for a long time. I'm not used to being treated so delicately. Anyway, I'm grateful. Seem to lose track of time whenever I talk with you. Well, if you want me to repair your weapons, come back anytime. Approval increased. Give me a discount, damn it. That's what I really wanted.
What should I upgrade?
Yeah, I can't upgrade any of
it?
this. It's not helpful. Whatever. Were there any other quests I had open? Nice. Okay, I don't have all the materials yet. I think that's the last quest that I have open right now, though. So that's pretty good. And we have a while to do it still. Okay, I need to actually talk to him again and brew potions. Like I said I was going to. So 3 of those, 2 of those. And I think that'll work. Just gonna fight the dinosaur up here again. Well, that works too. Also, there's totally a save crystal up here too. I didn't realize that was the mid one. Whatever. Yeah, let's do it.
Allow me.
Hit the dinosaur in the face till it goes away. Probably to return like 5 more times. I'm gonna skip cutscene. It's just them talking about it. Like, oh my god, it's back again? Yeah, because you guys are terrible at killing it. What do I need to... I need to worry about bleed here. Nullify status effects.
I can still go.
I think let's go with that. So if its new trick is to try and start bleeds, then I want all the resistance I get. Ow.
Leave it to me.
Alright, that doesn't actually hurt. Ooh.
Let's go.
Why did it let me use revive twice?
I can still go.
Well, that sucks. Little did you know, you can revive a person who's alive. Evil mechanic. Oh, okay. That's a thing. Dinosaur wearing wheelies? Yes, how would you know? Fucking power slide into me. Well, glad I have all of those revive potions left. Because that's cool. And no other party members to switch to. Just insta-dead. So there's no way. Sahad's too slow to dodge any of this shit. That does a decent bit of damage. But still, we're gonna die from. Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna die from this. Yeah, we get power slid, and I think it's doable. If the game doesn't decide to let me use both my potions, I'll be a little more careful this time, I guess, because I don't know why that would be a thing, but whatever. Okay, like that. What you doing? The patented roll through the attack. Where did I learn? What game did I learn that from? I don't enjoy being this close. Food wore off.
I can still go.
Ah, that's unfortunate. My bad. All right. One revive. Make sure we don't do two. Doing it 1,000 damage all like that, super good value. All right, you gonna spit fire at me again? I should stay away from that. Okay, whatever. Hitboxes. Game says I get hit, so I got hit. Now we know. just gonna stay the fuck away from that. It would be a shame to throw the fight now. As he throws the fight. Why is it not dead? I think the explanation is that it's... God. Because it's a primordial being. Jesus Christ. Therefore, it can't die. Until we get a certain ability, I'm sure. There. Now it's dead again. Using LARPing foam? Maybe. Certainly feels that way.
Is it dead?
No. It's gonna get up and fucking walk off again.
Oh man, it's not.
Our attacks are working. Otto, we must retreat before... I'll help you out. Huh?
Thank you, random child. That's one way to do it.
The primordial ran away. What just happened?
I think we were just saved. You guys humans too? A little girl?
Who are you, Squirt?
Named after a type of cheese. Choir immediately hates her.
Pleasure to meet ya. It's tea. Drink up.
It's roofies. Drink up.
When you've got guests, I heard you're supposed to serve them tea.
Ricotta is one of your favorite cheeses.
Yes, of course. Thank
I
you.
like it.
Oh, the aroma is quite pleasant. This is surprisingly delicious.
I'll say. Never thought I'd drink something this tasty in a place like this.
It's my special blend. Picked the leaves myself, you know. Did you now? So you really do live here? Yup. So, who are you guys?
I'll introduce everyone and explain that they came from off the island. Yeah, here we are. We're murdering every creature we can find on your island. Hope you don't mind.
Off the island? Just like Father.
Father, you got a dad here too?
He's not my real father, but he taught me how to talk and stuff.
Ah, I see. You're not kin.
I've learned all kinds of new words by studying lots of books. You're reading books that washed ashore? Is that how you learn to prepare tea? Indeed. Books teach me all about what it's like off the island. They're super important.
You got your nose to the grindstone, Squirt.
Does that mean I'm amazing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty amazed by you.
I study, till my head starts hurting, you know?
Where's your father? He's dead. Let's avoid that question.
Don't worry,
Father? We haven't run into anyone up here except you.
Oh. Father went out and hasn't come back yet. What do you mean? He went to the mountains about a month ago to observe the Primordials, but he's still not back yet. I went looking for him, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
That's not good. But sounds like your old man's a real tough fella. Marching up to a bunch of Primordials?
Yep, 'cause he's got these.
Tiny arrows. Jeez. That's their weakness. About to get walloped with a bad storm. Uh-oh. Yeah, I can hear it already. Well, if the stream happens to just cut out during, you know why.
It looks like some sort of throwing dart. Is this what you used to repel the primordial we faced earlier?
Hailing out there. Fun. I'm sure that's probably the storm that's on its way here. Maybe. Tip of this strange throwing dart appears to be made from a faintly glowing material. Or metal, sorry.
This metal can kill primordials.
What'd you say?
I've never seen such a fascinating metal. So, if we made weapons out of this metal, we could defeat primordials ourselves? Indeed! But only Father knows how to work the metal, and I'm down to my last dart.
Well, shoot. And here I thought we were about to start kicking some primordial ass.
Still, this is a significant lead. By the way, Rakota, does that journal over there belong to your father? You mean that one? Yep, that's his, alright. Then all the notes we found signed by this T person must have been written by your father. My father signs all his journal entries as T. His name is actually Thanatos Beldine.
Of course. The T stands for Thanatos.
Very specific name.
I'm concerned for your father's safety. It would be wise of us to meet him. He seems to know much about this island. But before we can do that, we must take necessary measures against the Primordials.
If only there was some way to get more of the metal used to make that dart. What do you think, Adol?
Well,
Huh? Go back and do what?
Well, we could ask Kathleen about the metal.
Oh yeah, she might know something.
Where are you guys going?
Not looking for your dad.
yeah.
Take me with you! Please! I'll do anything you want! I wanna see my father!
Give me all the metal.
Adol, do me a solid and bring her along, will you?
That's right. After all, we owe you our lives. Rakota, I insist you come with us. You mean it?
Wouldn't be right to leave a little girl all by herself up here, now would it?
Thank you so much!
She's doing way better than we
Welcome
were.
aboard.
All right, now let's return to Castaway Village. Tally-ho!
And all just running circles at random? Alright.
Switch go!
Technically, she's in our party, but also not. Let's just go back to base. Which, I guess, more cutscenes. This is your village? You look surprised. Todd, what's that? It's called a watchtower. We use it to spot beasts and ships from afar. Why's a fire burning here? This is the village center. People gather here to talk and whatnot. On the mainland, they got cities would have even more people and buildings than this. Cities? I've read about those. Don't take my word for it, though. I've never actually been to a city before. Just like that, BFFs. How does surprisingly good with kids? They almost look like father and daughter together. Well, he is. Yeah, well, he is a father. Anyway, once he's done showing Ricotta around, we'll head to Kathleen's smithy. Hey, Adel, something I can do for you? Adel explain the situation to Kathleen, then ask Ricotta to show the throwing dart. See. You recognize this metal? Kathleen? I was gonna say she's just gonna hit it as hard as she can. Hey, what are you doing? That's the only one we got. Relax, take a look. Oh. The dart hasn't been damaged at all. I guess I should have taken my grandfather's stories more seriously. What are you talking about? There's an old story that's been passed down in Greek about a certain metal. Tougher than diamond and never rusts, but I figured it was just a tall tale. Why? This metal is said to have a faint glow like the color of sunlight and a shimmering surface. They call it orichalcum. It's doubtful whether it even exists, but that hasn't stopped nobles and collectors from trying to find it. Many people visited my parents' forge in search for orichalcum. Never thought it actually existed. Fucking Wolverine's gonna show up wanting his dick back. It's not adamantium, okay? Not adamantium, not vibranium, not any other made-up metals. No, it's... Animatium. I really need that at the ready. Because I'm not going to try and make that sound effect by myself. So we've made weapons out of this stuff. Might be able to fight off the Primordials, yes. However, if you want to know a whole new weapon forged from orichalcum, you'll need a lot more than this. Do you know where you can mine more of it? Well, you know where your father found this, Ricotta? I don't know. How lamentable. Then we're at an impasse. What is it, Adel? Finding some old strata. Old strata? Where did you come up with that? So confused. Adel described the strange dream he experienced the other night. Adel described his acid trip to the rest of the party. Your dream, huh? Adel, please don't take this the wrong way, but are you feeling alright? Old strata is much more likely to contain ore. Really? Strata, I know what that is. It's made with bread, eggs, and cheese. I read it tastes really yummy. No, we're not talking about cat casserole. Not? Strata are layers of hardened dirt piled on top of each other. It's like layers of a really old rock that we got fossils in them, right? Let me finish. You won't impart the correct information with such a crude explanation. I know that. Saw it with my father. There's an old cave with lots of fossils near the mountain where I live. Must be in the area. Must be in this area near the foot of Gendarm that we have yet to explore. Cave is somewhere near the foot of the mountain. Based on your description of how long it took to walk there from your cabin, cave must be somewhere in this area. We should make it to the cave if we leave from here. Let's forget about Adel's dream for now. That cave may be our best shot at finding a solid orichalcum deposit. Alright then. Let's head to that cave. Tally-ho. I'll need a furnace that can handle higher temperatures for fine orichalcum. Not to mention a more efficient fuel source. At least, that's what my grandfather said. I better start preparing then. Oh, good idea. Be careful, Adel. That explains why I can't upgrade my weapons any further. At least for now. Send it in Discord? Thank you. I will write down to implement that. Because why not? I need a big Caruso fade in and fade out when it plays. I promise nothing. I'll see what I can do. Like a semi-transparent video just plays over top of the stream. No, don't. It goes against your aesthetic. Funny, though. Yeah, no. I like to think about how to implement it, even whether I'm going to actually do it. And, yeah, in terms of aesthetics, like, I feel like it works really well for putting out videos on YouTube, but I don't necessarily know if it works for keeping people entertained. But maybe that's down to the games I'm playing. I don't know. Just giving Ricardo a tour of Castaway Village when? Add it in post. True. I could add it. I could add it after the fact. I wanted to introduce you to someone. This right here is my mentor. Bird that's just been freeloading off us the entire time. Amazing, huh? So I think they've been together for a rather long time. My mentor is the reason I'm still alive. When I was a youngling, she would feed me and protect me from beasts. She taught me how to find food, too. Most of all, she filled me with lots of warm, fuzzy feelings. She's the best mentor ever. That's a bird. It's not what you think. Don't be embarrassed, silly. How adorable. This is pretty cute. So is your mentor pals with your father too? They're not super close. Actually, I just recently learned. My mentor thinks birds and humans don't get along so well. But whenever father was around, she would keep her distance. Oh, I see. Why is she here? There are many humans here. I had to make sure Ricardo would be safe. No one here seems dangerous, so I believe my work here is finished. Take good care of Ricardo. Mentor? Looks like the birds from Skyward Sword. I have never played Skyward Sword. Fun fact. That's one of the few Zelda games I've not played. It's weird. For not having owned much Nintendo hardware, I've played a lot more than I would have ever thought. Know me your people, but I can't depend on you for art. Let's just... Where is this conversation going? No idea. It's shit. Looks good though. Is it shit because of it being on the Wii U, or is it shit because it's you know, it doesn't translate well to even the Switch? Because they redid it for Switch, right? Shubil will provide support during raids. Cool. Because that makes sense. It's a bird. It's shit because it's designed like ass. Fair. So I shouldn't... What you're saying is I shouldn't really be in a hurry to try and play it. All right, let's go here, I guess. So now that I'm thinking about it, let's just take a really quick look. Yeah, I'm still short on enough people to open up any new areas. And I still hate that they brought the thing to the Switch and then decided to make the sword swing to be on the right stick instead of a button. Oh, so they didn't... So they didn't even port it properly, is what you're saying. Yeah, because it was all motion controls and stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty piss poor. Like... I feel like there should be, like, a sword swing button. Like, even if you had to, like, force it with, like, accessibility options. It's how they changed motion and stuck it on the right stick. Like, why? I don't know. Yeah, just make it play like a normal Zelda game. Probably people would have liked it more. Area map. When you play Revengeance, they even figured out how to do sword swings. Yeah, I know that was the one feature of Revengeance is the dynamic sword swing. And I remember the original demo for it, which is not how the game turned up after it got turned over to Platinum, but I know they kept some of it. Would have liked it. 100% liked it more. It's so unintuitive. Feels like ass. Well, I guess I'm not playing Skyward Sword HD. I thought about it once, but guess that's not going to happen. I'm cool with it. According to the map, the cave should be up ahead. You borrow mine? It'll cost just as much in postage as me going out and buying a copy, probably. But I appreciate the sentiment. But the principle? True. True. Yeah, if it was realistic in the slightest, I would accept it. Rain in a bit harder now. You could play it on Steam Deck. True. I'd still have to... I don't know. Somebody probably modded the controls in some way to make it palatable, hopefully. Who knows? My nemesis. God. Why do those bounce on the surface of water? I'm about to use... Yeah, I'm just about to use this. That's doing fucking nothing. Sweet dreams. As you say, it's the plant you did nothing to. Like, a single attack does almost as much damage as that did. And it's even worse because it's in water. Fuck you. You know what? I don't need to do this.
Allow me.
These nuts are killing you. More or less. Yeah, it does 800 damage, basically. Even though I'm 13 levels ahead of it. Yes, I am playing this game on the second highest difficulty, so I deserve it. But still. Learn to love nuts. Not those. Yeah, it says it's in that area, so... Maybe we'll keep going up. Because there was also that other area that was filled with enemies we couldn't kill. God damn it. My own personal hell. That hits me. Okay. Oh. The conquer. Your nuts as much as you love these nuts. Those nuts. Well, when I die to this, there's not much to love there. Yep, here's the bridge again. It's been completely destroyed, probably by a Primordial. My father made this bridge. Well, if we don't fix it, we can't go any further. True. Got it. Your father is obviously very intelligent and skilled. What kind of person is he? Father? He's an explorer. Oh? Explorer, I see. Is her dad being an explorer kind of like how Adol is an adventurer? Not quite. For one, explorer is a broad term that applies to a variety of people. Some may travel to unexplored lands, searching for riches that have yet to be discovered. Others may travel the world, preaching the tenets of philosophy by which they live. All in all, explorers are always challenging themselves to make new discoveries. Whereas an adventurer, in my opinion, is just someone who acts like with reckless abandon. Right, standing right here. See, that mean Thanatos came here looking to discover something? No. Father watched ashore while he was traveling to go on an expedition elsewhere. Helped him after I found him unconscious on the beach. Hey, wait a minute. How long have you been on this island? My whole life. Been here as long as you can remember? Indeed, I've been the only human here for a long time. That's why I was so happy to find Father. Why I'm happy you guys came here. Well, I hope we can reunite you and your father real soon. Let's alert the village and repair this bridge at once. Well, we could just do that now. Store you in a jar like Rasputin's giant hog. Okay. Let's take... Actually, it doesn't matter. Let's get it repaired. I'll explain the situation to little Pyro, who alerted the other members of the village. Yoran and the consummate handyman, leading the effort. Everyone was assigned to a specific task and began repairing the bridge.
All right, let's start.
Knowing the Russians, that could be anybody's hog, though. Bridge is repaired. Thanks to everyone's help. Oh, it's all fixed up. Nice work, Euron. Let's continue on. Nearby event points have been marked on the map. So, all right, new area. Because going into a new area guaranteed the things that hurt. Although, I would think they're not going to be as bad as the mountain.
I bet I can catch a lot.
Wait, we can go fishing off here? Can.
Yes. My rod.
Right.
I'm going. It's here. It's going great.
Not a new fish. Hopefully she catches me.
It's here.
Try again.
Everything's smooth. Adequate, I suppose.
Damn it. Two fish that I already have. Hey, I don't understand this bridge.
Let's go. Okay. Ha.
I don't think I'm gonna enjoy her fighting style.
Oh, something's there.
Also, just the high-pitched noises. Attack seems super powerful, but... and actually useful, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't... purely on the sound effects alone, I don't know if I can do it. Out of here, monkey. And thankfully they're at even level, so... So I love that.
My turn now. Let's go.
Got
By the way, did you also pick the flowers on the table? Yes! Flowers are cute and pretty. They give me peace of mind. I agree. Finally, someone I can have a mature conversation with.
mature conversation. It's like you're talking to a robot. I like flowers. They're pretty. Please choose a response based on my input. Kind of sounds like it.
Yes!
Got big monkey up there. And here too.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Allow me!
Damn, son. Hopefully this actually hits the damn thing. Although I realize it's in the air, so this is a potential problem. It's somewhat connected. What is this? Now it's really Sekiro and tried to fart on me. Guardian Ape all over again. Also, fuck that boss.
Oh, something's there.
Corn. All right, nowhere. Actually, hold on. Hold on. As I say, nowhere to go but a hip uphill, but wait, there's more.
Leave it to me.
Sparkling mucus. I think that's what we needed to complete the quest. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, we got two big monkeys. Wow. Alright. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I don't have any revives. Well.
Okay, let's go.
Leave it to me.
Yes!
We'll just call that part of the leveling process.
Oh, something's
What I am kind of curious about is, like, is this gonna just do, like, randomly give me new party members that I get to use for a little bit and then never again?
All right.
It did that with Hummel, and I'm like, I'm a little afraid to. Same thing's gonna happen. So why would I not deviate from, or why would I deviate from my initial configuration?
Feels like a big one. A treasure chest.
All right, prismatic jewel obtained.
Yes! Right there!
There's something there.
And as I say, that it's a weird place to have fish. Obstacles are preventing me from fishing.
Yes! I'm getting nervous. I've got something!
Just give me something different.
Everything's smooth. Adequate, I suppose.
Or maybe it just means I've caught most of the fish. Wait, what?
My rod!
Just having problems with the rod. Maybe I'm not supposed to fish from there.
Let's go. Here we go.
So it shouldn't matter
There.
who it is.
There.
Alright, whatever. I'm not that committed to fishing in this game. Just figured we would get it. We would get something nice if we did enough of it. Alright. Nothing but heading up the hill. Alright, bot seems to have returned to normal function.
My turn now.
Oh, I couldn't get that third one in it. God, that hurts. Uh-oh. Thank you, Tree. You're the MVP. Bang. Just have a dealer named Tree. I thought it was a very fun name. It's interesting. So I can't even see the enemy.
I've been here before.
Let's go. Leave it to
Keep an eye out for the cave. It must be nearby.
I love her just talking, and any one of these creatures could murder us at any time, but let's have a chat. How's it played sight? My name is Mr. Golden Brown. It's my wife, Mary Jane. They'll never know.
my turn now.
Oh, damn, there's 3 now? Well.
Oh, somebody's there.
Yeah, if we could deal with one of you at a time, that would be great. I don't know if we're going to be afforded that option. Or, alternatively, use our extra ability. Like so. At least get a little bit of a head start. There's one dead. So there's me, might be dead.
Switch.
Laying on the ground, levels up. Beautiful. Alright, we got 2 of them. Third one seems to kind of... Most of the attacks on this difficulty, it's like the risk reward is just not there. Yes, I could flash guard or I could, you know, shield, but the odds of me getting hit are pretty high for massive damage.
Yes.
I suppose I could probably just, I was gonna say, chill out for a second. Let everybody heal. Monkey is reckless. They are. Can't deal with them. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of, though. Like, see how slowly the health refill is? Hydrate? I just did.
All right.
But I'll do it again. That's fine. 'Tis done. Thank you.
Something's there. My turn now. Something's there.
Nope, that's the wrong skill.
How lucky.
Fancy. Ayers Cairn.
What a beautiful view.
That is pretty fancy. Curios Talisman. Probably like burn resist. Just judging by the name and nothing else.
Yes.
Okay. We're surrounded. Roving pack of wolves? Just what I was hoping we'd find. Seem to be out for blood. Maybe we pick them off one by one, then maybe. Wait. What the hell are you? Wonder what all this commotion was. Finally, I found some survivors. We're in quite the predicament. Should make a hasty retreat and allow me to dispatch these curs. I mean, yes, stabbing in the face does work. Believe it or not. Reinforcements? How impudent. Curses. Stand down, I say. Kills one, gets overconfident. Well. Just one shot the rest of them. Bang. It's too close for comfort. Thanks to me, the worst was avoided. Really, you should be thanking me. You know what? You can have it. Excellent. My noble obligation. My noblesse oblige. As it were. I have a responsibility, you see. Why are you so rude? Just glad we're all safe. Come on, let's fill in on what's been happening. Hidalgo gave a brief explanation and told the young man about Castaway Village.
Ah, I see.
Maybe
I
the
knew the island
oh.
was deserted.
Voice dialogue.
but- Well, I understand the situation now.
Austin, stone cold.
My name is Austin. I am a nobleman from Glia. I urge you to remember my name, for I will go down in history as a great artist.
Artist, huh? Why are hydrates out of stock? I had it to where you can't redeem a ton of them, like, in a row. But it should only have a cooldown, as Kraft said. So I'm not just slamming water every minute.
Yes.
Painter, sculptor, poet, and playwright. Only the medium of music truly eludes me. I'm understanding you correctly. You're not a musician, basically. Castaway Village, eh? I'm honored to serve however I can. We're finished here. I'll be on my way. Until we meet again. People need me. Is he gonna be okay? He's like he can defend himself. I don't think we need to worry about him. Austin joined Castaway Village. Cool. That was kind of random. Like, if we didn't come up to this exact corner... I was gonna say, if it's gonna respawn all the... Okay, whatever. Fine. All I gotta say, better not respawn the 3 giant monkeys.
Oh, somebody's there.
Okay. Cavern of the Ancient King. This must be it. I think we found the right place. Those are all primordial fossils. This cave appears to consist entirely of exposed strata. Never seen so many fossils before. I realize I'm blocking. I'm totally blocking this entire face. Oops. So is this the cave we're looking for? Yes, I recognize this place. This must be where we could find more orichalcum. More orichalcum. Ricardo, have you been in here before? Whenever I came here with my father, he made me wait outside. Well, since there's a group of us, it's fine if she comes along. Let's tread carefully as we proceed. Tally-ho! Considering there's a save point right here. No, I was gonna say. What are we gonna have to fight? Can't hit them properly when you're bashing them up into the air to stun them.
Go, Sahad! Go,
Love it. Down into the pits.
Wow, look at that.
What a fantastic sight. Wow! It sparkles like sunlight. It's the same as my dart. It seems this entire wall is packed with orichalcum deposits.
Unbelievable. And that huge fossil. Is that supposed to be another primordial?
Yes, it appears to be a sauropod. One of the largest I've ever seen. I don't think a specimen of this size or this intact has ever been discovered.
I'll bet he was quite a sight back in the day, when he was still alive.
It would seem we've managed to find plenty of orichalcum at all. Let's find a deposit that we can easily extract.
It's like the hardest metal ever. And how are you gonna extract? Guess break the rock around it. Section of the wall is shimmering brightly. It must be rich with orichalcum. Start mining here. So the Adol and the others began mining for orichalcum ore. With what tools, we'll never know. They'd never done this kind of work before, but with Laxia's suggestion and much trial and error, they managed to gather all their orichalcum that Kathleen needed. I think we got everything we need. Yes, now we'll be able to forge weapons that can harm Primordials. Start searching for Ricotta's father. Indeed, I'm sure he's waiting for me. By the way, Adol, something about this I don't understand. Talk about the dreams you've been having. Now that you mentioned, doesn't this prove Adol's dream was right? Yes, his dream provided clear details about the cave and the orichalcum. I don't think we can dismiss this as mere coincidence. I agree. Between the existence of primordials and the big tree in the Great Valley, and your dreams, don't you think a lot of unexplained events have happened one after another? Something hidden away on this island that defies human understanding. At least that's what I think. Well, sure does sound mysterious, but worrying about it won't do us any good. Just get our weapons forged and go head to Gundarm. I suppose we're right. Turn to the village and see Kathleen. We still don't have enough. Well, we have enough material, but I don't think we have enough for her. Like, I'm trying to say, she needed to redo the forge, so I don't think that's gonna work. Hydrate, got it. Either way, let's go back to base. Now we have 14 people, so that open up a couple more little things. Let's go back to the village. Orichalcum in hand, Adol and the others return to Castaway Village. The ability to defend themselves against the Primordials was finally within their reach. Smiles and optimism restored, they made their way to Kathleen Smith. But so this is unrefined orichalcum ore. The moment I saw Ricotta's dart, I was certain that it actually existed. And yet, I can't but feel surprised to see it again in its raw form. Thanks to Dogi and the others, my new and improved smithy is ready to go. Guess that answers my question. But even so, it's still gonna be tough for me to forge new weapons out of orichalcum. Really? Yeah, so if you want to know what I think, just let me enhance your weapons with orichalcum instead. That way, they'll at least have an effect against any primordials you encounter. Good, I'll get to work right away. Keep in mind, I've never done this before, so it might take me a while. So, with much trial and error, Kathleen began the arduous process of smithing the orichalcum. She told Adol and the others that plating their weapons would take about 3 days. During that time, Adol caught up to rest and helped out around Castaway Village. Kata got along well with the other castaways and even began playing with Quina. All the while, Kathleen's clanging hammer reverberated throughout the village. What's going on? Let's try to put in the Islam jungle. That's where I found Euron. Why don't you explain to him what's going on? Sure. Jungle is the source of all the wood we use in the village. When Wither gathered resources, we observed a sharp increase in the local beast population. Jungle has always been populated with many different kinds of beasts. Even so, we have observed far more beasts than we used to seeing. If it interferes with our ability to gather resources, that affects the safety of the whole village. We won't be able to shore up the supplies we need to defend against future primordial attacks. Perhaps our actions in the jungle have altered its ecosystem. Whatever the reason, we can't just ignore it. Not because of the resources, but also because the jungle is not far from the village. Yeah, it takes about a day or two to get to the jungle from the village. Sounds like we'll have to start sleeping with one eye open soon. I mean, we already know we're going to get volunteered. Damn fool, the beast will overrun you. Yeah, he's right. Think about sending everyone into the village to attack the forest. Instead of a beast raid, this will be a beast hunt. We're leaving the village? Sounds like our role will be the same as during a raid. Hey, don't overthink it. Just do what you usually do. Same minigame, just a different name. Got it. Luckily, the beasts haven't been too aggressive. That'll help. We should be able to hunt them down fast. In that case, we'll help Adol too. Not like we do much else while we're waiting to get our weapons refined. We're all decided. Let's start hunting some beasts. Glad you're all on board. All right, let's prepare before we head out. We still have to prepare everything we need to bring to the village. This might take a while. You're ready to go, Adol. Come talk to me. Wait, if the weapons are being forged, then what are we using? I don't understand.
Adol.
Yeah. When the location discovery rate in the record section of journals help pages over 50%, report back to Austin. Okay, so basically he's taking the role that the captain had and rewarding me for exploring. Alright, give Licht stuff for new medicine. What's it gonna be? Show you how grateful I am. I'd like to have this. It's a somewhat obscure medicine, but after you take it, you feel much more energized. Impetus water. It looks potent. Yes, as far as medicines go, this one's pretty uncommon. What does it do? Actually, when I was young, I contracted an illness that nearly killed me. My doctor made that medicine you're holding as part of my treatment. Not confident that I brewed it as well as he did, but since I managed to brew it successfully, I feel like I can be more useful to everyone.
All right.
Trying to tell everyone. Thank you for helping me, Adol. More hydration.
Job.
New medicines available.
What do you need?
Yeah, beer. Extra gauge plus 50%. Ah, okay. That makes sense.
There you go. Please take this. Please take care.
Thanks, Licht. Wait, what? Oh. It's a main quest, but it's also a side quest? I don't understand. Thought you were smithing. You haven't done anything. You're just staring at it.
How can I help you today? All right. What should I upgrade?
I don't know if I want to upgrade her weapons.
All right.
I'm not going to use her, then. What's the point? Unless it's not a high resource cost. Great tree drop. Well, don't know what that is, so
Take your time.
may as well.
See you later.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do the hunt. Level 32 recommended. Attack 10, Area Jungle 1.
Let's do our best.
Let's go.
Yeah, whatever this is. Teach a strategy for beast hunts. Oh, so where are we fighting and how are we doing it? The beast that's the source of the outbreak is hiding somewhere in the jungle. The goal of hunts is to lure that beast out and defeat it. Adol, your team will be responsible for defeating that beast. believe a smaller team is more suited for this task? Yeah, you'll have an easier time mobilizing. Also, check that out over there. It's like a giant beehive. It's a beast den. Ignore it. Hordes of beasts here are going to keep pouring out of it. Make sure to immediately destroy any beast dens you find. During hunts, dens in the area will keep releasing beasts. If you destroy the den, the beast will stop appearing. Target of a hunt will appear once all dens are destroyed or after enough time passes. Also, I need you guys to place torches in various spots as you go. Torches? Yeah, they'll help us see your position so we can support you better. For example, that spot over there. Torch. Sure. Certain locations are markers where you can place a torch. Torches take time to place, but once they are, they'll provide various support effects and lower the enemy's strength as well. Pylons, basically. Be aware that enemies can destroy any torches you place. Destroying beast dens efficiently while keeping your torches safe is the key to victory. Alright. I think I get it.
All right, bring it on! Now let's end this!
Is everyone okay?
Oh, wait. Wow, that does a huge difference.
Everyone, take care.
I'll support you.
Oh, no.
Don't underestimate me. Here's a little gift for the beast.
I get this as a tutorial, so... Get out of here. I guess it's maybe since I'm at the recommended level.
That's about right.
Wow, that's good.
Incoming.
Don't underestimate me. Take this.
Let your fighting spirit burn!
Coming your way. Everyone, take care.
Attacking my torches? That's not cool.
All right, let's start fixing it. I fixed it.
Ran away immediately. Okay. Oh, it's because I shouldn't have the entire area controlled already. I get it now.
That's about right. There's even more.
Wonder if I could kill it like early, or it'll just keep disappearing.
Let's go! You guys wait for me!
Killed it. Is it just gonna skip me to the end? Like I've done everything.
I am awesome.
How impressive. You did it, everyone.
Yeah, good job!
All right, great job.
A rank.
That's impressive.
Sure, they got a C. Oh, you guys suck. Probably because I didn't get to the end. I thought I'd calm things down for a while. Shouldn't have any issues gathering resources now. Glad that's taken care of. Didn't realize it was, until after the hunt was over. Grown rather strong as a village. All those beast raids must have honed our edge. So fun, you guys. Future, might need you to hunt down beasts in other regions too. Hopefully you'll be able to hunt those ones down just as fast. Very true. You should perform a hunt whenever the nearby beasts are calm. It's essential they help hunt down any threats that may arise. Yeah, we'll definitely need your help with future hunts. So basically, again, destroy the local ecosystem so that they can't kill you. Thanks again, you guys. Did a great job today.
We did it!
Now then, Adel. I believe I was about to enhance your weapons before we were interrupted. I've already finished the, processing the orichalcum. All that's left to do won't take very long. Let's head over to my smithy so we can get started. At last, Kathleen began the process of refining their weapons with orichalcum. After being threatened by Primordials for so long, Adel and the others just might have the upper hand against them. They waited, eager and anxious, until Kathleen's hammer finally fell silent. So as this feels like to wield an orichalcum enhanced weapon. Looks really cool. My weapon's sad. Not coconuts anymore. What do you think, Adel? At the moment, these are the best weapons I could forge. Still, your weapons have plenty of room for improvement. Bring me more materials, I can refine your weapons even further. We will. Thank you so much. It's the raid bell. There you are, Adel. Man, I'm glad this happened while you're still here. What's going on? You come to pick us up? Actually, I have important news to tell you. I was out patrolling when I got a report from Euron. There's a primordial among the beasts headed to the village. Naturally. Are you serious? Yeah, judging from this description, it's the same one that attacked before. The one that gobbled up Nameless. We have new weapons. We can fight a primordial now. And your orichalcum weapons should give you the advantage. It's going to be a tough fight, but this is a perfect chance to test your weapons. Think of it as a grudge match and show that primordial pug who's boss. Finally kill it.
How can I help you today?
The Liberation, Grand Saber, Axle Breaker, Silver Wolf Clubs. Well, it just so happens I have
Whew, it's complete.
materials.
I'll get started. All right, finished. Leave it to me. Whew, it's complete. Leave it to me. Whew, it's complete.
Short one of those. Well, sorry,
I'll get
Laxia.
started.
Sucks to suck.
Whew, it's complete.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. Then I don't need to. Wait, what do I need for this? Razor feather.
How can I help you today? All right.
Hey, welcome! Oh, done already?
Convenient.
How can I help you today? I'll get started. Whew, it's complete. All right.
Upgrade all the things. No quests available. All right, let's do this raid. Say, can I trade for? No.
Take your time.
I can. Pheasant eggs. Weird trade, but
See you later.
Concerned Apes releasing a Stardew cookbook. I saw that. I'm curious as to what's in it, but I did see that the thing existed. Can't wait to cook an iridium grade coconut. Right, that's what I was like what would actually go into it? Five waves and this bastard once again.
Everyone, get ready! Yeah!
Find the dumbest blonde friend to give it to their birthday. Right?
All right, bring it on.
Danger.
Turn it toward the mountain! Woohoo!
Bang.
You guys wait for me! Attack! Attack!
Go, Lexi! Yeah!
Yeah! Squad moving! Doki squad moving!
Joining in!
No, I can't even get to them. They're dead before they even hit.
I'm here, so don't worry.
Oh no.
Batter apart!
My arch nemesis. Oh, that was lower level.
Doki squad doing
Whoa, okay, hi.
Everyone take care.
Switch!
Doki squad going smooth! Doki squad going smooth!
Yeah, Stardew Valley is literally a game about bribing people to be your friend and or significant other with gifts.
Yeah, that's about right.
Wow, that's good!
Don't get cocky.
Battle report! Battle
I'll support
report!
you.
Doki squad doing
Smashes Daffodil. Yeah, I can't remember who all likes what, but I remember Haley liking coconuts for whatever reason.
Believe in your weapons.
Like, this is the easiest one to do. So they represent her empty head. She starts out that way, but I think she gets better because, like, what does she do? Like, take up photography or something?
Please take this.
Go on the offensive! Let's go!
Allow me.
I'm joining in!
A perfect target. Yogi Squad struggling. Yogi Squad struggling.
We being an artist loves sticks. Yeah, there's some really peculiar ones.
Believe in your weapons.
Pamela's beer. Well, yeah, that's the only one that really makes sense. Penny hates beer because Pam? Yes. You have a drunkard for a parent.
Oh, I am awesome! Impressive! Hang in there, everyone!
Bees.
Is everyone okay? Please take this. Surprise attack. Be careful. Go on the
I'm gonna give Amethyst. Once I have pigs, truffles go to Leah. Sounds like you've got this all figured out.
Yogi Squad. Is everyone okay? Please take this.
And let's go to the wizard daughter and the dwarf.
Please be strong. Oh God, please sustain us.
I always have to look at the wiki. There's too much to remember. Doctor gets coffee. I mean, that's also pretty on brand too.
Splendid.
Don't underestimate
Back to the
them.
hatches! Let's go! Hey, hold on a second.
What am I holding for?
Fixed it.
So just do it. Throw a manure ball. All right. Get out of here, monkey. Oh, that's just insta death. Damn. Didn't know we were serious here.
Allow me to support you.
The rest of them just kind of died quick, so it's like I didn't really have to think too hard about it. Also, considering the damage that I'm putting out on them. Oh. Okay, you're dead. Guess what Penny loves? Cheese. I don't know. Diamond. Yeah, I knew somebody liked Diamond. For sure, Pierre only likes one thing, and don't go to the effort because poor. Eh. All right. I can't tell this thing's trying to attack me or not.
Believe in your weapons.
Oh, fuck. Addle's fine, okay? Easy to remember? It kind of is. Sorry, killed this black thing? We did. But now, we didn't have the special weapons to kill it. Actually kill it. I disagree. It should actually die, because they're like, oh, you can get your revenge on it this time. Really? Come on. No. Let me hit you in the face, please. I can't. I can't hit you if you're up there. It's dead. It's actually dead.
Oh, I am awesome!
It's the third time I had to fight the...
Yeah, great job!
Never again.
What a great job!
Oh, he just barely cleared it in time. Whatever. A rank.
It's working!
Just die.
Did we kill it?
We don't know that yet.
Just stab it.
Huh?
Repeatedly.
It would seem this beast has finally fallen. Victory!
Splendid.
All right, you did it, guys.
Afterward, the village held a small celebration to celebrate their victory. By eating the primordial. Gasway's spirits had been renewed in light of their triumph over the primordial menace. Upon his return, Adol was nearly overwhelmed as a sea of jubilant voices washed over. Though the occasion was less formal than Laxia was used to, she didn't seem to mind at all. Todd and Ricotta held hands and danced the night away. However, we're still stuck on this island. Perhaps the real trial starts now. Thinking that, Adol crawled into bed and fell into a deep sleep for the first time in a long while. Oh no. Is it dream time? Oh, thank God, no. You okay, Sahad? My head's killing me. So your head is evil? When it comes to hangovers, yes. Well, I've been told I ain't quite right upstairs. My head's throbbing. Leave him alone, Ricotta. My word, that's what you get for drinking too much. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Still, that was the first time I had ever seen anyone so happy and jubilant. It was a very pleasant experience. Got that right. Everyone's happy? I'm happy. Now that you know that the Horicalcum weapons are effective against Primordials, we should leave for Gendar at once, Adol. Yeah, we got to find Ricotta's father. Come on, let's go. Someone's pushy. It's like you want to find your dad or something. Alright, 2 quests to pick up.
Which one do you want?
Athlete ring, 2/3 SP cost. We can afford that.
See ya. All right, show me. Oh, great job. This is a special one.
Oh, you got one of those anyway. Nice. So you can just keep spamming.
How can I help you today? All right.
So I doubt I can do anything weapon-wise. That is this religious quest over there. Crow's better if you use less fertilizer and melt it in the water. Which means I'm not doing this because I enjoy water working or anything, okay? Sure you don't, kid. Oh, we already did that. Barbaros grave. I have no more fish to give you. Well, I guess we'll do one of these while we're at it. Edel, thank you for exploring the island. Can I do spare a moment? I want to go explore this super dangerous area that I have no business going to. Sitting here and gazing at the sky and the ocean makes me feel closer to God. I want to be as close to God as I can when I pray to Him. I believe my prayers will reach Him. Better from the top of Weathervane Hills. Pusher. Yeah, I'll send you straight to God. You please guide me there? Sounds dangerous for you. Perhaps, even so, I need to be sure of something first. No matter how dangerous it may seem, I won't force you to help me. If you have some spare time, I would truly appreciate your assistance. Begin this quest, you'll start at the foot of VIII Hills. As you reach the top of the hill is Adol, while keeping Sister Nia from harm. Send an email to me, please. Angel, Freudian slip much? Wait, what? I'm confused now. I wasn't reading her dialogue. Alright, let's do this shit. Send an angel to me, please. I said email. Unless I don't know. I'll have to go for the video evidence. I don't think I said that. Let's go. And try not to get her murdered. So I made it all this way. But now the real trial begins. I must track to the top of VIII Hills. Thank you, Adol, for your assistance in this endeavor. Okay. This might actually be a pain in the ass. Alright, maybe it won't be that bad. I say, please kill this thing. Oop. It seemed like my health got refilled earlier, but I have no idea how. Alright, what are you doing? Alright, whatever. You're just gonna stay there. I kinda need you to follow me, though. Uh-oh, I might have broken it. Or did she not sprint? Yeah, if she gets out of your range, she just quits. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm leaving you there for a moment. She's just my healing totem now. Can't even walk at the speed she runs at. So can you heal me? No? Oh, now you did. I don't think so, monkey. It's my religious whack job. No, that's too fast. Like, the slowest you could possibly walk is the speed that this quest is to be completed. Now, is there more than one area? I hope not. What a perilous path. But I think of it as a trial. Terribly sorry. I tripped over my tunic. Placed you in harm's way, all because of my clumsiness. Sorry, you've been wonderful. Adol, can you avert your gaze for a moment? Safe for you to look now. I think you took a bit off there. Apologize for my earlier behavior. Now I won't stumble again. Among other things. Yeah, may as well just go murder over here real quick. That would be helpful if I could see. Alright, let's go retrieve the sister. Can you actually run now? Not really. Maybe. This takes the crown of NPC walking speed. Let's do this. Zephyr Hill.
What a superb view.
Not bad. He's stranding. No ladders to fall off.
Something's there.
Finally here. What a spectacular view. Thank you for escorting me here at all. Thank you for waiting. You can head back now. Telling God I've made a decision for myself. Up until now, I've been praying to God to keep everyone safe and help us escape this island. Thought that, if I prayed fervently enough, he would lend his divine aid. But after everything that happened with Dr. Kiergaard, two of us are now dead. Was death part of God's plan? If so, then I am a devout sister of the church. I must always pray to my celestial master. I find myself wondering if I should be doing more before I offer up prayers. I know there's nothing I could have done to save them, and yet I want to do all that I can as a person before I offer prayers as a sister of the church. By doing this, I think I can be more of a help to everyone. This is not God's will. Rather, this is a desire for myself. Conduct has helped me arrive at this realization, Adol. For that, I thank you. So humble, Adol. I'm still experienced and therefore not as attuned to God's will as I should be. Now on, I will not try to just blindly accept whatever fate is in store for me. The reason I wanted to come here was so I could tell God that myself. Now I've done that, I will take the decision I've made to heart. Hope you'll continue to help me walk the path I've chosen for myself, Adol.
A great job.
Yeah, her skirt just decided to rip the entire thing off, basically. Because anime. But hey, we earned arbitrary approval points that says if you get enough approval points, something good might happen, so I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that might have ending implications. But that actually timed up pretty well. Did the raid and then we did that, so I think I'm going to save.